Howdy y'all, and welcome back to Operation Cleverbox. I'm TJ, and today I'm going to be playing Elite Dangerous. So Elite is a series of space sims that harkens all the way back to the 1980s. They were big then, they're coming back now, and I think this game is really fun. Today, I'm going to buy a new ship, I'm going to head out, kill some pirates, and just kind of see what happens. Check out some of the basic features of the game. Alright, so you can see I'm docked right now. I can check out missions here on the bulletin board. Which takes a second to load it up. And more than a second. And there it is. A few different things to do. If it's got a skull, it's a crime. Other stuff to do, stuff I can't do yet. You can see I've got some cash there. Not really all that much, but it's enough to buy something new, and that's what I'm all about. So I'm gonna see what we've got here, if they've got the one I want, and they don't. I can't afford those others, so I'm gonna have to head somewhere else. Alright, so that's a good chance to talk about our navigation. I've got my galaxy map set to Alt-M, and here we can see it. So while I'm here, this is the area I'm in. You can see with several hundred systems there. You can see where I've got a ship docked way over here in Frey. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that. That's where I was. And that's where I can go. Right? All of this is accessible. It may not be all magnificently different, but I can go there, find stuff to do, meet new people, have a good time. Right now what I'm looking for is somewhere nearby that's industrial, okay? And I'm hoping that they'll have a big station where I can get the ship that I want. Okay, looks like it. No way to tell if they've got what I want there, but it is a large station. That's one of the styles, one of the icons of one of the styles. So I'm going to, oh, I forgot to set my route there. That's just the next one over. Oh, and I did set it. Thank you. Thank you, me. All right. Right now I'm in an Eagle. I think we'll check it out when I go to the shipyard in that next station. Meantime, I'm gonna launch. You can see the lighting is really nice. Textures are pretty good. Everything flows pretty well. The engine is definitely doing its job. And as soon as I'm released...
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Alright. R and F for vertical thrust. I've got my WASDs for forward back, and A and D then for roll. I definitely want to get a joystick for this. I haven't done so yet.
Landing gear retracted.
So I'm still rocking mouse and keyboard. Alright, my current speed, you can tell that it's 1 year, and this is just one feature I really love about the game, showing travel times. I engage my jump drive, J, frame shift drive, jump drive, hyperdrive, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to take me straight to the next star. Charges up, little countdown.
3, 2,
This is essentially the loading screen. Alright, no control here. Just waiting for the jump, and this is one of the most gorgeous moments right here. I just love that. It gives me chills coming into the sun. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure I am not flying toward the sun. Okay, you can see my frame shift drive is ready for another jump. I don't need to do that right now, but I do need to check my map. Actually, I could have just gone to my radar and found that. But there we go. Alright, so there, on the left side of my cockpit, you can see my compass. It tells me there's a filled in blue dot there. It shows me that my target destination is in front of me. If that were a hollow dot, I would know that it is in back of me. It's time to turn around. You can see here on my throttle, blue is the safety zone. That means that I've got maximum agility there, so it's a lot easier to turn, stuff like that. I can obviously push it all the way to the top. You'll notice I'm accelerating, going 26 times, 27, 8 of the speed of light. Right, you see the various readouts there. The concentric circles, blue circles around my little ship model are my shields. After that, we start going into hull, which is displayed down there. You can see I can use the arrow keys to redirect power to the different parts of my system. Gives me a little bit of survivability in combat, stuff like that. And information about my target there on the left side of the cockpit. I've even got the orientation of the station that I'm headed toward. In this case, Gregory Vision. Alright, you might notice up under the info on the right side of the screen, it says 1 new contact. That means there's somebody in range that I can read. Right? So if these guys are in frame shift with me, I can scan them. I can scan where they've gone into frame shift. Alright, I've also got bounties, missions, things show up there. I don't have anything up right now. General navigation, these are all the places in the system that I could go, and the nearby systems. Okay, no sub-targets. Oh, maybe I targeted somebody. No cargo on whoever I'm targeting. There's all that. It's going to be around a minute to get to that next destination based on my current velocity, which is quite high. I'm going to want to make sure that I'm throttling back as I head in so I don't overshoot and have to turn around. That may happen. You'll forgive me. I'm still, buffing up my skills on this. We've also got communication here. Nobody talking in local. Okay, friends, mail, stuff like that. Notifications from the game itself. So if I were to get a promotion, that's where that would show up. May happen while we work today. 1 took me to that left panel. 2 took me to communications. 3 zooms in on my radar. You can see what's behind me. I can tell what's below or above me. Okay. And 4 takes me to my right side panel where I've got some more character information, stuff like that. But here we go. I'm coming in real fast, probably too fast. I may overshoot. Let's see how we do here. Okay. All right. Looks like we're all right. While we cruise in. My status as a pilot, my reputation with the factions, modules in my ship, fire groups for when I've got some more weapons going, and my cargo. Nothing in there right now. So I've got all these guides telling me where the orbital planes are. See, my orientation is going to shift as I go into this system, and I just love these little details. It's not all in the same orientation. It's not all fixed, and there's just nothing cheap about the way this engine works, and I'm loving it. See, there's a planet there. Everything that I scan, everything that I recognize gets logged in my ship, my current ship. And if I fly that ship 20 light years away from where I get that information, so several systems over, typically, then I can sell that information for credits. It's a pretty cool thing to reward exploration. I also get XP in exploration, and I can get my ranks up in that area. You might have noticed the ranks over here. All right, so we're coming in. Once I get under a megameter, I hit J again, disengage. I don't have to fly all the way in. I just come right in once I'm in the safety zone. Right. So it looks like the docking bay is on the opposite side. I'm going to go ahead and fly around there. While I'm going around, I'm going to hit 1, make contact with the station and request docking. If you don't do that,
Docking request
you get fined.
granted.
I like the big stations because you always get granted. Some of the smaller stations, you might have to wait your turn. There are sometimes only 2 pads, maybe 3 or 4. Notice it tells me I'm speeding. I've never been fined for that, so I don't really care. There goes a System Authority vessel. I thought maybe it was going to be a player. Alright, coming in real close. That's the docking entrance right there. Slow it down. Use some downward thrust to get in line. Lateral thrust with Q and E. Let's get right in there and we cruise through. Alright, it's a fun moment too. 27 is right there in front of me. You come in nice and easy. Deploy the landing gear L.
Landing gear deployed.
Downward thrust. You notice I've got a new interface in place of my radar, showing me approximately where I am on the pad, or exactly where I am on the pad. As soon as I get in the safety zone, it's going to
Docking
lock me in,
successful.
and I'm good.
Engines disengaged.
Very cool. So let's start by refueling. Not much. Nice and cheap. And here's hoping they have the ship I want. Oh, this doesn't look good. Right. Ah, there it is. Diamondback Scout. Pretty sweet looking model, if I do say so. And I'm not even going to think twice. I'm just going to buy it. I am not going to sell my current ship. I'm going to just straight up buy a new one. And yes, extra levels of confirm there. Are you sure? Alright, yeah, I'm sure. So there it is. I'm in it. We're going to go to outfitting in a second here and see what it looks like. Right? Go. Alright, I like that, and I like the yellow highlights. That's pretty sweet. Cockpit view. Overall view. I can do paint jobs, decals, stuff like that here. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to take a look here at my small hard points, and I'm going to equip those with whatever I think I can afford. Let's see. Alright, I can do a pretty good job here. I think I would like... I'd love to completely deck it out, but I am just not that rich. So, we're going to put these basic pulses on. Or actually, I think I'll do 2 bursts. Let's do that. Notice it says tracking assist. It's going to try and help me out. These I've noticed draw a little bit of extra power, and I've got these larger pulse lasers on my medium hard points. So let's see what we can afford in the utility section here. Chaff launcher to fight against turrets. Don't want that right now. I would like to do a shield booster. Again, I'm going to go with the cheapest ones right now, just to get this thing outfitted. And we are going to upgrade later. Right, that might be nice. I haven't had very many missiles fired at me, but the countermeasures versus missiles might be a good idea. I'm going to think about that. Kill warrant scanner gives me a little more information. And point defense, take down those missiles if that's an issue. All this stuff starts getting expensive really fast, so I'm going to say 2 shield boosters. I have not metagamed this at all. I don't know what's the best. I don't know how to do things the fastest. I'm just having so much fun actually playing. I kind of want to figure it all out on my own. If you want to leave me some meta tips in the comments, if you're familiar with Elite, go for it. Otherwise, we're just having a good time. I think I will take countermeasures and I would get chaff launcher, but I don't want to deal with the ammunition, so I think I'm going to get the kill warrant scanner. I want to see what this does for my view of wanted targets. Alright, so there we are, all set up. My internals, I could upgrade some of these, and I may actually, let's see, we're using up all our cash here, but that's alright. I think, actually, I forget about the insurance. If I happen to get it, if I happen to die and explode, my ship is gone. Okay, I have to buy it back. I get 95% coverage on the insurance, so I would have to pay for this almost 60,000 bucks, maybe a little more than that after I added those modules. I think that information is actually here. Rebuy cost 31,000. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Okay, I miscalculated. I was thinking 10%. I said 5. There we go. So, here, first of all, let's make sure these are all in the right fire group. And I'm actually not sure if that needs to be or if it just works. We'll see. We'll see. Again, not gonna metagame that. Oh, it looks like I've lost part of my... there it is. Alright. So, I just need to go make some cash so I can beef up this puppy a little bit more. I'm not even gonna look for a mission, I'm just gonna go find some pirates. Navigation mode, I like full power on my engines. And actually go to systems just in case I'm surprised. Buff those shields a little bit. And here we go. Let's see what kind of action we can get up there.
Engaged.
Definitely a little slower than the Eagle. That's okay. Let's see what happens here. Quite a bit slower than the Eagle. So now I'm headed out. Oh,
Landing gear
off.
retracted.
Yep. And I want to find the nav beacon. No nav beacon. Interesting. We will just cruise and see if we find some unidentified signals. So once I've gone into super cruise, which I'm about to do,
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll be able to see other signals in the area,
3, 2,
and maybe I'll find
1.
something to
Engage.
shoot. Let's just see what we get here. There may not be as much, considering it is a smaller system. I see something over here. Last time I went into a strong signal source, I got dead real fast. I'm not going to tackle that yet because I do not have the confidence. But I will continue to cruise and we'll see what I find. There we go, unidentified. I know I can take. Let's see, here we go. We are very close to that. As soon as I get in range, I will drop. And we'll see what we found. That's coming in.
Target
Jumping in on
shields
the Eagle,
offline.
and let's see. Scanning him. See there on the left. Got his rating, his name. He's an NPC. And he's wanted, so I'm going to take him out and get that sweet, sweet bounty.
Scan detected.
I definitely need a power upgrade. Forgot to actually
Scan
regroup my
detected.
power to weapons. very quickly a max out on power there. I've only got a couple of my blasters going. But
Target
pretty
destroyed.
darn easy target. I usually go ahead and hit you and retract my hard points so I don't freak people out.
Scan detected.
Okay, this is probably the system authority checking
Target
me out.
shields offline.
If I were wanted, they would start attacking me. Here's another bad guy. Also, the wanted NPCs, the pirates, will scan you to see if you've got cargo, and if you do, they will attack you. Just like
Flight
planes.
assist off.
You might have heard that.
On.
A little bit easier to maneuver with flight assist off. And that guy's
Target
gone.
destroyed.
This thing is packing quite a bit more power than the Eagle. Major upgrade. I am liking it. Just the system authority vessel there. I think that's him. Got another one on my forward side. We're gonna see what this other person is up to. They're out of range, but they're up there. I can see them on the radar. So I'm just gonna go ahead and catch up to them. My engine's a little boost. Very short boost, but you see it's me a pretty significant one there. There goes the system authority NPC. Here comes. That's another system authority. Alright. So we're done here. No rats. Let's see what else we can find. Easy enough to jump back into Super Cruise. Heading for some distant target.
Cannot comply.
Ah,
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
yeah. See if we can find one more before we wrap up for today. Weak. It says weak signal. A lot of the time, those are illegal salvage drops, cans that you can pick up and risk taking with you. They might be illegal in the system you're in. Sometimes they are ships. Sometimes those ships are wanted, and I can shoot them. I love ratting. I'm really satisfied with this right now. I have not fought another player.
Target shields offline.
Yes. Ah, he's clean. Alright, you're no good. We're not interested in you. Because I am not a pirate. So here we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Notice if I'm too close to another ship, my jump gets disrupted.
4,
Happens a little bit slower.
2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so got another one dropping in. Another unidentified. A few more ships here. Let's see what we got. Having a good feeling. Yeah. Hello, pirate. Shields down.
Frameshift charge detected.
She's trying to get away. I do not have the equipment to stop her, so she's probably gonna move.
Target shields offline.
Yeah, she. Oh, no, she did not make it. Yep, she made it. Alright. There may be a way that I could follow her. I haven't figured it out yet.
Scan detected.
And this is the system vessel checking me out. Alright, so I said I wouldn't do it, but I'm gonna try it. Dropping in on a strong signal source, and we'll see what we get this time. Last time it was 6 ships, and I did not escape. I'm a little more powerful, maybe I'm ready for this. Guys are in a wing of 5. I am not taking that. I don't know about this, guys, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Down, buddy.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Probably the longest dogfight I've been in so far. Even though I fought this kind of ship before. And, dangerous. You must have some decent modules in there.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
Also faster than me, but electing not to escape for some reason.
online.
Gonna keep firing because we can.
Flight assist
Hello.
off. Shields offline.
Oh,
Target
kamikaze, huh?
destroyed. Flight assist on.
be nice. Recharge my shields. And I am getting the heck out of here.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so that's it for Elite Dangerous today. I really enjoyed doing it. I hope you enjoyed watching. If so, hit that like button and consider subscribing for more of our videos. So tell me what you think about Elite Dangerous in the comments. Are you a veteran? Can you give me some tips? Are you a newbie? Or are you going to go try it now for the first time? I hope you do. It's really fun, and I'll be looking at it more in the future. Thanks a bunch for watching. I'm TJ, and I'll see you next time on Operation Cleverbox.